Welcome to AI Aquarium of Inspiration, where we dive deep into the wisdom of ancient philosophies. Today we embark on a journey through the tranquil teachings of Laozi, exploring how simplicity, spontaneity, and acceptance lead to inner peace. Introduction. Laozi, a legendary figure in ancient Chinese philosophy, is revered as the founding figure of Daoism, also known as Taoism. Born in the 6th century BCE, his teachings have left an indelible mark on Chinese thought and continue to resonate globally. Central to Laozi's philosophy is the concept of the Tao, a profound principle that transcends mere words and descriptions. In this exploration, we delve into the essence of Laozi's philosophy, unpacking the significance of the Tao and its implications for understanding existence, human nature, and the pursuit of inner peace. The Tao, often translated as the Way, is not merely a philosophical abstraction, but a living reality that permeates the entire cosmos. It represents the underlying order and harmony that governs all phenomena, from the movements of celestial bodies to the rhythms of nature and the unfolding of human life. In essence, the Tao is the source and sustainer of all existence, the eternal principle from which everything emerges and to which everything returns. At its core, Laozi's philosophy invites us to attune ourselves to the Tao, to align our thoughts, actions, and way of being with the natural flow of the universe. This alignment is not about imposing rigid rules or dogmas, but about cultivating a deep sense of harmony and spontaneity. It is about learning to flow with the currents of life, embracing change, and surrendering to the wisdom of the Tao. To understand the Tao is to recognize the interconnectedness of all things, the interplay of opposites, and the dynamic balance that permeates the cosmos. The Tao is both immanent and transcendent, manifesting in the myriad forms of existence, yet transcending all limitations and distinctions. It is the ultimate reality that eludes conceptual grasp, inviting us to transcend the limitations of the intellect and awaken to the deeper dimensions of our being. In the following exploration, we will journey into the heart of Laozi's philosophy, exploring its key themes and insights. We will delve into the principles of simplicity, spontaneity, and acceptance that form the bedrock of Taoist wisdom. We will examine how these principles offer guidance for navigating the complexities of life, cultivating inner peace, and realizing our true nature. Ultimately, our aim is not merely to understand Laozi's philosophy intellectually, but to embody its teachings in our daily lives. We are called to walk the path of the Tao, to live with wisdom, compassion, and integrity, and to realize the profound peace that arises from aligning ourselves with the eternal way. As we embark on this journey of exploration, may we open ourselves to the timeless wisdom of Laozi and discover the transformative power of the Tao in our lives. Living in harmony with the Tao. Laozi's concept of living in harmony with the Tao is central to his philosophy and offers a profound insight into achieving inner peace and fulfillment. To truly understand this concept, we must delve into the nature of the Tao itself and explore how individuals can align themselves with its principles to navigate life with grace and wisdom. The Tao, often translated simply as the Way, is a fundamental concept in Taoist thought. It represents the underlying principle that governs the universe, encompassing both the seen and unseen forces that shape existence. The Tao is dynamic and ever-changing, encompassing the cycles of nature, the rhythms of life, and the interconnectedness of all things. It is both immanent and transcendent, pervading every aspect of reality while also transcending any fixed form or definition. For Laozi, the key to inner peace and fulfillment lies in aligning oneself with the natural flow of the Tao. This involves cultivating a deep sense of awareness and attunement to the rhythms of nature and the unfolding of life. Rather than imposing one's will or trying to control external circumstances, individuals are encouraged to surrender to the wisdom of the Tao and allow life to unfold organically. At the heart of living in harmony with the Tao is the principle of Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. Wu Wei does not mean literal inaction or passivity, but rather a state of being in which one acts in alignment with the Tao, effortlessly and spontaneously. It is a state of flow where action arises naturally from a place of inner alignment and attunement with the Tao, rather than from ego-driven desires or ambitions. In practical terms, living in harmony with the Tao requires cultivating certain attitudes and practices that foster a deep connection with the natural order of things. One of these is mindfulness, or a heightened awareness of the present moment and the interconnectedness of all phenomena. Through mindfulness, individuals can become more attuned to the subtle rhythms of the Tao and develop a greater sense of clarity and insight into the true nature of reality. Another key aspect of living in harmony with the Tao is acceptance of oneself, others, and the circumstances of life as they are. This does not mean resignation or indifference, but rather a deep understanding that everything unfolds according to the natural order of the Tao. By relinquishing the need to control or resist life's inevitable changes and uncertainties, individuals can find peace and equanimity amidst the flux of existence. Central to the concept of living in harmony with the Tao is the recognition of the interconnectedness of all things. In the Taoist view, everything is interconnected and interdependent, forming a seamless web of existence. By cultivating a sense of interconnectedness and empathy towards all beings, individuals can overcome feelings of separateness and isolation and experience a deep sense of unity with the cosmos. Living in harmony with the Tao also involves embracing change as an inherent part of life's unfolding. The Tao is characterized by constant change and transformation, and individuals who resist or fear change will inevitably suffer. By embracing change with equanimity and adaptability, individuals can navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Ultimately, living in harmony with the Tao is a deeply transformative process that requires a fundamental shift in consciousness. It is about transcending the limited perspective of the ego and aligning oneself with the vast, ineffable wisdom of the Tao. Through mindfulness, acceptance, and a deep connection with the natural world, individuals can cultivate inner peace, fulfillment, and a profound sense of belonging to the greater whole. In conclusion, Laozi's teachings on living in harmony with the Tao offer timeless wisdom for navigating the complexities of life and finding inner peace and fulfillment. By aligning oneself with the natural flow of the Tao, individuals can cultivate a deep sense of awareness, acceptance, and interconnectedness, allowing them to live with grace and wisdom in a world of constant change and uncertainty. Cultivating simplicity, the core message of Laozi's philosophy. In the bustling world of modernity, where complexity often reigns supreme, the timeless wisdom of Laozi offers a refreshing perspective: the importance of cultivating simplicity. Laozi, the legendary founder of Daoism, teaches that embracing simplicity in both thought and action is essential for achieving inner peace and harmony. In this detailed exploration, we will delve into the profound insights of Laozi's philosophy on cultivating simplicity, understanding its significance, and uncovering practical ways to apply this wisdom in our lives. Understanding simplicity. At its core, simplicity, according to Laozi, is about paring down the clutter, both external and internal, that obstructs our path to inner tranquility. It involves stripping away unnecessary desires attachments and distractions that weigh us down and cloud our minds. Simplicity is not merely about living a minimalist lifestyle or reducing material possessions, but rather, it is a profound shift in mindset, a conscious choice to prioritize what truly matters and let go of what does not serve our well-being. Letting go of unnecessary desires. Laozi teaches that the pursuit of endless desires and cravings leads only to dissatisfaction and inner turmoil. In a world driven by consumerism and the constant pursuit of more, Laozi's wisdom reminds us to pause and reflect on the true nature of our desires. By letting go of unnecessary wants and cultivating contentment with what we have, we free ourselves from the endless cycle of craving and find greater peace of mind. Detachment from attachments. Attachments to material possessions, relationships, and outcomes often bind us to a cycle of suffering. Laozi advocates for detachment, not indifference, but a healthy disengagement from clinging to external things for our happiness. By loosening our grip on attachments and embracing impermanence, we liberate ourselves from the fear of loss and find a deeper sense of inner freedom. Navigating distractions. In today's hyper-connected world, distractions abound at every turn, pulling our attention away from what truly matters. Laozi's philosophy reminds us to cultivate discernment and focus on what is essential. By simplifying our surroundings, routines, and commitments, we create space for clarity and presence. This involves setting boundaries, saying no to unnecessary obligations, and prioritizing activities that nourish our well-being and align with our values. Living modestly. Modesty in Laozi's teachings is not about deprivation or asceticism, but rather about finding balance and harmony in all aspects of life. It involves living within our means, avoiding extravagance, and practicing moderation in consumption. By embracing a modest lifestyle, we reduce the burden of excess and create room for deeper fulfillment and satisfaction. Focusing on the essential. In the pursuit of simplicity, Laozi encourages us to discern the essential from the non-essential and focus our energy on what truly matters. This involves clarifying our values, setting meaningful goals, and aligning our actions with our deepest intentions. By cutting through the noise of distractions and obligations, we can direct our attention and effort towards activities that nourish our soul and contribute to our overall well-being. Practical applications. Applying Laozi's wisdom on cultivating simplicity in our daily lives requires mindful awareness and deliberate practice. Here are some practical strategies inspired by Laozi's teachings. Mindful consumption. Practice conscious consumption by questioning the necessity of purchases and choosing quality over quantity. Decluttering. Simplify your living space by decluttering and organizing your belongings, creating a serene environment conducive to peace of mind. Prioritization. Identify your core values and priorities and allocate your time and resources accordingly, saying no to activities that drain your energy and detract from your well-being. Mindful presence. Cultivate present moment awareness through mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful movement, grounding yourself in the here and now. Gratitude practice. Cultivate gratitude for the simple joys and blessings in your life, fostering a sense of contentment and abundance. In a world of increasing complexity and distraction, the timeless wisdom of Laozi serves as a guiding light, reminding us of the profound power of simplicity in attaining inner peace and fulfillment. By letting go of unnecessary desires, attachments, and distractions, and embracing a life of modesty and focus on the essentials, we can cultivate clarity of mind and harmony within ourselves and our surroundings. As we integrate Laozi's teachings into our daily lives, may we journey towards a deeper sense of simplicity, authenticity, and well-being. Spontaneity is a central aspect of Laozi's philosophy, reflecting the natural flow of the Tao, the underlying principle of existence. Laozi encourages individuals to embrace spontaneity as a way of attuning themselves to the inherent spontaneity of the universe. Instead of rigidly adhering to plans or predetermined paths, Laozi advocates for openness to the unfolding of life and the ability to respond to situations with flexibility and ease. At the heart of spontaneity lies a deep trust in the wisdom of the Tao, a trust that arises from an intuitive understanding of the natural order of things. According to Laozi, the Tao operates spontaneously, without effort or force, guiding the rhythms of nature and the course of events. By aligning oneself with this natural spontaneity, individuals can tap into the inherent wisdom of the universe and find harmony within themselves and their surroundings. Spontaneity, in Laozi's view, is not about acting impulsively or recklessly, but rather about cultivating a state of inner attunement and receptivity. It involves letting go of rigid attachments to fixed plans or outcomes and instead allowing oneself to flow with the currents of life. This requires a willingness to surrender control and trust in the unfolding of events, knowing that everything happens according to the Tao's perfect timing and order. One of the key principles of spontaneity is Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. Wu Wei does not mean doing nothing, but rather acting in accordance with the Tao without striving or forcing outcomes. It is about acting with grace and ease, allowing one's actions to arise spontaneously from a place of inner wisdom and intuition. By practicing Wu Wei, individuals can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and effectiveness, trusting in the natural flow of the universe to guide their actions. Spontaneity also involves being present in the moment and fully engaged with one's surroundings. Rather than being lost in thoughts of the past or future, individuals who cultivate spontaneity are attuned to the here and now, responsive to the needs of the present moment. This requires a deep level of mindfulness and awareness, as well as a willingness to let go of distractions and preoccupations. In addition to its practical benefits, spontaneity has profound implications for personal growth and self-realization. By embracing spontaneity, individuals can break free from the constraints of ego and self-imposed limitations, allowing their true nature to shine forth. In the state of spontaneity, there is a sense of freedom and liberation, as one moves in harmony with the natural rhythms of the universe. Ultimately, spontaneity is not something that can be forced or contrived. It is a quality that emerges organically from a deep connection to the Tao. Through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection, individuals can cultivate spontaneity in their lives, allowing them to live with greater ease, joy, and authenticity. By embracing the natural spontaneity of the universe, individuals can find peace, fulfillment, and harmony within themselves and their world. Acceptance is a fundamental aspect of Laozi's philosophy, encapsulating the essence of his teachings on living in harmony with the Tao. In this comprehensive exploration, we will delve deeply into the concept of acceptance as elucidated by Laozi, examining its significance, practical implications, and transformative power in our lives. At the heart of Laozi's teachings on acceptance lies a profound insight into the nature of reality and the human condition. Laozi invites us to relinquish our instinctive tendencies to resist or judge the experiences that unfold in our lives, whether they be perceived as positive or negative. Instead, he encourages us to cultivate an attitude of non-interference, allowing events to occur naturally without our undue intervention. Acceptance, as Laozi elucidates, encompasses multiple dimensions. Acceptance of oneself. Laozi advocates for self-acceptance as a cornerstone of inner peace and well-being. This involves embracing oneself fully, including both strengths and weaknesses, virtues and flaws. By accepting ourselves as we are, without the need for self-judgment or self-criticism, we cultivate a deep sense of self-worth and authenticity. We recognize that we are inherently valuable and worthy of love and respect, regardless of our perceived shortcomings or imperfections. Acceptance of others. In addition to accepting ourselves, Laozi emphasizes the importance of accepting others unconditionally. This entails recognizing the inherent dignity and humanity of every individual, regardless of their background, beliefs, or behaviors. By embracing others with an open heart and mind, free from prejudice or bias, we foster empathy, compassion, and understanding in our relationships. We appreciate the uniqueness and diversity of each person, enriching our lives with their presence and perspectives. Acceptance of the unfolding of life. Perhaps most profoundly, Laozi invites us to accept the unfolding of life as it is, without resistance or attachment to specific outcomes. Life is inherently dynamic and unpredictable, characterized by constant change and flux. By surrendering our need for control and certainty, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities and potentials inherent in each moment. We trust in the inherent wisdom of the Tao, which orchestrates the intricate dance of existence with perfect precision and harmony. Laozi's concept of acceptance is deeply rooted in the principle of Wu Wei. Often translated as non-action or effortless action, Wu Wei does not imply passivity or inertia, but rather an intuitive responsiveness to the natural flow of events. It is a state of being in which one acts spontaneously and effortlessly, in perfect harmony with the Tao. Through Wu Wei, we transcend the limitations of the ego and align ourselves with the greater intelligence of the universe. Practicing acceptance, according to Laozi, leads to profound inner transformation and liberation from unnecessary suffering. When we cease to resist or cling to the transient phenomena of the world, we discover a profound sense of peace and equanimity within ourselves. We are no longer buffeted by the turbulent currents of desire and aversion, but remain grounded in the timeless serenity of the Tao. Moreover, acceptance fosters a deeper sense of interconnectedness and unity with all of existence. When we accept ourselves, others, and the world around us without judgment or discrimination, we recognize the fundamental interdependence of all phenomena. We realize that we are inseparable from the web of life, intricately woven into the fabric of the cosmos. This realization engenders a profound sense of reverence and awe for the miraculous tapestry of creation. In conclusion, acceptance is not merely a passive resignation to the vicissitudes of life, but a dynamic and transformative practice that lies at the heart of Laozi's philosophy. It is a courageous embrace of reality in all its complexity and mystery, a surrender to the inherent wisdom of the Tao. Through acceptance, we discover the profound beauty and richness of existence, finding peace of mind and liberation from suffering amidst the ever-changing currents of life. Laozi's philosophy presents a profound and timeless approach to finding inner peace and fulfillment by harmonizing with the Tao, the fundamental principle underlying all existence. Through simplicity, spontaneity, and acceptance, individuals can navigate the complexities of life with grace and equanimity, ultimately attaining a profound sense of inner tranquility. At the heart of Laozi's teachings is the concept of the Tao, often described as the ineffable source from which all things arise and to which all things return. The Tao is characterized by its ever-flowing nature, encompassing both the cyclical rhythms of nature and the constant flux of existence. By aligning oneself with the Tao, individuals can tap into its boundless wisdom and guidance, finding solace and clarity amidst life's uncertainties. Simplicity plays a central role in Laozi's philosophy, offering a pathway to inner peace by stripping away the complexities and distractions that cloud the mind. In a world consumed by materialism and excess, Laozi advocates for a return to simplicity, urging individuals to embrace frugality, moderation, and humility. By cultivating a lifestyle free from unnecessary desires and attachments, one can attain a deeper connection to the Tao and experience a profound sense of contentment and fulfillment. Spontaneity is another key aspect of Laozi's philosophy, encouraging individuals to trust in the natural spontaneity of the Tao and respond to life with openness and flexibility. Rather than rigidly adhering to plans or expectations, Laozi suggests embracing the flow of life and allowing intuition and instinct to guide one's actions. In doing so, individuals can cultivate a sense of freedom and spontaneity, unburdened by the constraints of ego and control. Acceptance lies at the core of Laozi's teachings, inviting individuals to embrace life as it unfolds and surrender to the inherent wisdom of the Tao. Rather than resisting or judging experiences as either positive or negative, Laozi encourages a stance of non-interference and acceptance, trusting in the natural order of the universe. Through acceptance, one can find liberation from the grip of suffering and discover a deep sense of peace and harmony within. In conclusion, Laozi's philosophy offers a profound and transformative path to inner peace and fulfillment, rooted in harmony with the Tao. By embodying principles of simplicity, spontaneity, and acceptance, individuals can unlock the vast reservoirs of wisdom and tranquility that lie within, transcending the limitations of the ego and connecting with the timeless rhythms of the universe. In embracing Laozi's teachings, one embarks on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment, guided by the eternal wisdom of the Tao and fueled by the boundless potential of the human spirit. As we conclude our exploration of Laozi's philosophy, may his timeless wisdom continue to inspire and guide us on our journey toward inner harmony and tranquility. Join us next time at AI Aquarium of Inspiration as we continue to seek inspiration from the depths of human wisdom.